Ssemujju Nganda era nga yaliko MP wa Kira Municipality avuddeyo n'ayogerako eri bannayuganda abamaze ebbanga nga beebuuza wa gy'ali. Ssemujju Nganda yava mu ggwanga omwezi nga gumu n'ekitundu emabega era n'ategeeza nga waagenze e Makka okulaba ng'akola hijja naye ng'agenda komawo. Ono nno amawulire agaddemu okulabika nga gategeeza nga ono waagenze mu buwaŋŋanguse era nga n'amaka ge agasangibwa e Bukasa ali gatunda. Kati nga amaze ebbanga ng'asiriikiridde kyaddaaki avuddeyo n'ayogerako eri bannayuganda. Era mu video gye yasaasaanye ku mutimbagano ogwa YouTube ssaako ne social media endala yavuddeyo n'ategeeza ng'agamba nti nno tasobola kubeera mu ggwanga nga eggwanga lifugibwa famire emu. Wano yawadde ekyokulabirako n'agamba nti Museveni yagenda n'alonda abooluganda be bonna be bafuga eggwanga era nga bagitwala nga maka gaabwe. N'agamba kale nno bano abamugamba nti nno yawaŋŋanguka n'agamba kituufu yawaŋŋanguka naye era eno si ye solution era nga alina okusigala ng'alwana okulaba ng'eggwanga lyenunula. Ono nno jjukira ye Secretary General ow'ekibiina ekya PFF era wano yavuddeyo n'ayogera ku mbeera eri mu Uganda essaawa zino nga yayogedde ku Bobi Wine engeri gye yawaŋŋangusibwamu ssaako n'embeera ya Dr Kizza Besigye gy'alimu n'ategeeza kale nno n'agamba bannayuganda temuggwamu maanyi tusigale nga tulwana tusigale nga tugatta wamu amaloboozi okulaba nti nno ate buno obufuukuzi obwa bannakyemalira bugenda era bukoma.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I greet all of you in the name of the Almighty God. When a man appoints his son, the head of the country's military, appoints his brother in charge of wealth distribution, appoints his son-in-law in charge of the country's export, and above all appoints his wife, his sick wife, Minister for Education, you do not need a PhD holder in history to tell you that you have been turned into slaves. That's what happens. You are no longer citizens. You no longer have a relationship with citizens and their leaders. You are slaves. That's how his family looks at all of us. Slaves can be tortured for the pleasure of their masters. Their screams and agony and pain becomes music and entertainment to the masters. That's what videos and images of Dr Kizza Besigye collapsing in the courts of law, fighting for his legal right constitution for representation means to me. This Besigye provided medical care to Mr Museveni when he was executing a liberation war in the Rural jungles 1981-1986, and he continued providing that care even when they took power. Besigye's immediate human need when he collapsed was medical response, and there were people in that court providing. My party, the People's Front for Freedom, is blessed to have two of its deputy presidents as medical doctors, Dr Nicholas Kamara, Dr Lume Baiga. But there was also a third doctor, Dr Olive Kousinyi, Dr Kizza Besigye's sister. All the three wanted to respond, but they were stopped. And Dr Besigye was left in the hands of medical warders, left in the hands of prison warders, whose skills is in carrying and shooting guns. And I watched in disbelief as they ordered a ramshackled ambulance to come and take him initially to Luzira and finally to Mulago. Judge Baguma, in whose hands Dr.
Ssemujju Nganda bingi byayogedde era njagala nkulekera akatambi kano ke yalikodinze n'akaosindikira bannayuganda ng'ayogera ng'agamba si gwe mulundi ogusoose abantu nga bafuna obuddamu okuva mu nsi endala naye n'agamba nti nolaba n'abali mu ggwanga abali mu gavumenti abeeyagala nabo balina ate obutuuze ewalala. Naawe ekyokulabirako ekya Adonia Yeebale, ekya muwala wa Kuteesa ssaako n'abalala nga Dr Muganga. N'agamba kale bano si kyekisoose era n'agamba nti no si yasoose naye okuba nti no akusaawa eno ali bweru wa ggwanga era nga gy'agenda okubeera ng'awangalirako paka ng'ate obufuzi obuno obw'abannakyemalira nga bulinyibwa ku nfeete kuba agamba nti nno Museveni saako ne Muhoozi Kainerugaba bategetinze ba opposition era nga lw'amawulire gasaasaana nti ne Ssemujju Nganda ali ku lukalala lwabo abagenda okukwatibwa ekibinja kino ekya Muhoozi Kainerugaba basooke bamuteeke mu nkomyo naye ku musango guno oguvunaanwa Dr Kizza Besigye. Kale no byebyo kankulekere ka video kano kalaba okamaleyo.
Besigye was dying and continues to die. Retweeted to his office and I think called his masters to break the good news. And what was that good news? Is that the man that you don't like has collapsed. They must have, the masters of Waguma must have promised him a further reward for continuing to inflict judicial terror on Dr Kizza Besigye. On the entertainment menu of our masters, there are images of Sam Mugumya, who at one time was an aide Dr Kizza Besigye. I have watched Sam Mugumya in pain. What remains in his body as he holds on to crutches, what remains in his emaciated body is just the soul, the energy long gone. And you can see the pain as he moves it around, the struggle. And for the last 1 year since he was abducted in Mbarara, I think Sam Mugumya's pain has been entertainment and music to General Muhoozi Kainerugaba. My brother, the Honorable Elias Nkolo, has been literally crying to these individuals, please at least afford me the opportunity to go and seek medical care. And what Judge Matov did was to say, no, I need a certificate from Murago to show that Lukwago is very sick. Someone who has been in Murago, Matov wants a certificate from Luzira, as if Luzira prison is a medical facility. That's how far we have sunk as a country, that Lukwago, for the last 45 days, he cannot be afforded an opportunity. I think they want him also to slowly die, because that's what Muhoozi Kainerugaba said, that he will execute Besigye and Lukwago. What about Muwanga Kivumbi? I met Muwanga Kivumbi in 1995, both of us students in Micho Hall at Makerere, seeking knowledge to better our lives and the lives of people in our country. He has been messed up, abducted. For 19 days, nobody knows where he is. And they later abandoned him at a police facility. Those who had been claiming they don't know where he is. He has a sad story to tell. That's why people have started running away from Uganda. My brother, the Honorable Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, is in America. He left his house in Uganda. There are those who have been calling me that Ssemujju, with social media is saying you are selling your house. These houses are now meaningless to us. We are fighting for our lives and lives of our comrades who are in prison. Hundreds are in Luzira, in Chitalia. These souls have committed no crime, but the masters extract pain because that's what gives them entertainment. Collectively, I want to urge all of you Ugandans, we need to fight back and reclaim our country. And I want to promise you, I will use all the energy in my body to continue